Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here, coming at you with Game 2 of Oz versus Stars. And this is going to be an exciting match, I think. This is Jaedong versus Mensal Zero. And I think this is actually, everyone's... normally I would say, oh, it's Jaedong, it's ZVZ, it's an instant win. But, he's shown a little bit of a... He's shown some chinks in his armor lately. And, he might not be at his top form. And people are figuring out Mensal Zero blowing his hand. That is how hot he is. His hands are smoking. And he has the purple Zerg, by the way. Zero's going to be the purple Zerg. Jaedong's going to be the white Zerg player. Anyway, I got to see Zero play some really, really excellent ZVZ at BlizzCon. I really gained a lot of respect for him. And even though he hasn't really won a lot of games lately, I mean, he got 3-0'd by Jaedong in the recent Star Leagues. So that does not bode well for his performance against Jaedong here. But I don't know. I just got this feeling that, he might be able to pull it out. And we will see. Because Jaedong occasionally loses to random folks. And Zero really, really surprised everyone with some excellent ZVZ. Almost defeating Effort on more than one occasion, I believe. He actually took a win or two off Effort during that whole convention. So, yeah, we're going to see what happens here, though. Right, and hopefully this is not out of sync because I actually just had to pause and re-go because my stream lagged. Watching this again on YouTube and recording the MP3 off of it. Anyway, but yes, really, really impressed by Zero at BlizzCon. I'm hoping he's going to pull something out here and really gain himself some recognition, hopefully in the upcoming Star Leagues and here we go in Pro League. Anyway, Jaedong planting down pool and gas. Has he pooled first, which would be... technically a build order disadvantage. Let's go over to Zeros. Come on, go to Zeros. There we go. And actually Zero pulled first. Never mind. So Zero had a build disadvantage. Looks like Zero overpooled and Jaedong, I guess 12 pooled is probably what it was. I didn't get a drone count there. Probably yeah. Looks like 12 gas pool. Anyway, so a little bit of a disadvantage here for Zero as far as the build order goes. Not going to count him out just yet, though, although things are pretty grim. But he is going to get his lair up very quickly, and he's going to be able to get his Spire up very quickly, whereas Jaedong is not going to be able to get his lair up for another several seconds because he spent that money on that hatchery, and he's probably going to spend money on Zerglings as well. Actually, no, he's going to lair before Zerglings. Wow, very risky maneuver there. And now Zero's Zerglings are on the way, but I think he is going to be able to get out enough Zerglings to deal with this just in time. And I think part of the reason why he laired before Zerglings is because he did, in fact, see, he had his Overlord in that door there of Zero and was able to see that he wasn't not sending Zerglings out yet. Which he would have if he'd gone for a 9 pool. He saw he went for an overpool instead. So Jaedong's just going to be able to get this out. Now, oftentimes in this situation, this is the kind of situation where Jaedong actually fails, is in this kind of a situation where he's low on Zerglings and his hatchery is exposed, but Zero is not going after the hatchery. That's Jaedong's weak point right now is that hatchery. I think he's going to try and just get this wall of Zerglings going and then attack Jaedong's hatchery with his backup Zerglings maybe. I'm not exactly sure what his plan is here, but Jaedong is trying. And my stream just lagged again, and I hope the syncing is on this. Anyway, Jaedong is actually in a pretty good position because Zero is not putting any pressure on the hatchery. Now he is. Jaedong is very good at getting out of situations like this, at breaking walls like this. You see him sending in one Zergling to get a couple hits. He's going to send another Zergling in to get a couple hits on that location. Now he's going to actually use a drone drill to break through there, and now Jaedong moving out with a lot of Zerglings, equal, perhaps superior Zerglings to Zero Zerglings, and now here we see Zero has not gotten a ton of hits on the hatchery after all. Zero coming in with more Zerglings though, but now that hatchery is up, Jaedong's going to be able to meet him in production. Jaedong fighting with drones as well. If Zero comes out ahead of this, he may be able to take it out. He's defeated all the Zerglings and the drones. He's killed the drones as well. He's trying to kill the drones. If he can kill that hatchery or kill some more drones, he's going to be a huge lead here. He's actually gotten into Jaedong's main. Oh my god, he's going to be able to kill off all of Jaedong's drones. Jaedong trying to fight with his drones. He does not even have a Spire. It looks like he didn't have the ability to make a Spire. He's got those 2 hatcheries, but he doesn't have the drones to do anything. He's fighting with his drones. The last of his drones as a few Zerglings come out. Not really timing that correctly, and he has lost several drones now. Several drones, and oh my god! Zero's Spire is about to pop. Jaedong, GG's! What did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? Zero has it in him to defeat the top dogs in ZVZ, and here he has just shown that. With despite a little bit of a build order disadvantage going over pool against the 12 pool, he is able to pull out the victory with some brilliant tactics and some good micro and a little bit of miscue by Jaedong, admittedly, but Zero pulling out the win. And I promise you, I did not know the result of that when I said that in the beginning. That was just me calling it. Again, just from seeing Zero do really, really well at BlizzCon, I was able to see him firsthand, and he really, really impressed me, and I know he has what it takes. Anyway, tough luck to Jaedong, but hopefully Zero can pull it out. GG, walk down to Game 3.